Some people also want to choose locations that they will see snow. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'd be notified first. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being with me till this very moment. So today, I'm going to be talking about how to search for schools in the United States specifically. So there are about 5,000 schools in the United States, and some people might not know where to even start from. This video is specifically made for people preparing for 2023 and beyond. Before I actually begin, I would say that the most simplest ways to even start is from your search engine, like Google, Safari, Internet Explorer, and what have you, or Opera Mini. But the issue is that it's not just about having search engine. Where are you going to start? I would say one of the quick skills that you want to pick up in this journey of DIY to graduate school, especially in the United States, is research skills, intuitive skills. You may have it, but you need to nurture them. Here are 3 easy steps that you might want to take if you're looking to apply to any school in the United States. Number 1 on my list is usnews.com. usnews.com is like a website that is focused on news in United States, ranging from entertainment, education, business news, celebrity news, and what have you. But for the purpose of this discussion, we are going to focus on education. On US News platform, you're going to see comprehensive list of schools in the United States. By school, I mean both colleges, polytechnic, university. Every tertiary institution in the United States is on usnews.com. One of the things that I like about usnews.com is that it helps you compare schools. For example, if you want to study biomedical engineering and you don't even know which school to go to, and remember that that's not all the 5,000 plus schools in the US offer biomedical engineering. So where do you start? Start from usnews.com. usnews.com helps you compare schools according to the program of your choice. It helps you compare schools according to cost of attendance, which school does this best. It also helps you compare schools according to acceptance rates. So when I was looking for schools, I also look at acceptance rates. Those are not just numbers, they are real acceptance rates. Schools that have very high acceptance rates, you might want to try them out. Schools that have very low acceptance rates are mostly Ivy League schools. I mean, it is also very okay to apply to Ivy League school, but understand that low acceptance rate means that the school getting admission there is very, very, very competitive. Low acceptance rate is plain. If you see 12% acceptance rate, it means that on a scale of 100 applicants, only 12 were admitted. So you have to understand also, check your profile. Do you have that competitive profile? Also understand that you're not just applying from Nigeria. There are also many people all over the world seeking the same position, seeking the same spots that you're looking for. So you might want to put your best foot forward. Number 2 on my list is foricu.org. foricu.org. One of the things I love about foricu.org is that it doesn't just show you school in the United States, it shows you schools around the world. English speaking school in the Europe, in Asia, in North America, in Southern America, in Canada, in the US. So it just gives you schools, and it gives you school according to R1 institution and R2 institution. Now by R1, what do I mean by R1? R1 institution are schools known for very high research activity. It is believed that they usually get a lot of funding for their research. So this interprets that most students who are admitted in this kind of school are very research centered focused, and most of the time they are very funded, because if you're coming to do research, they're going to fund your research, and by extension you have stipend, right? So I'm going to do a detailed video on school ranking, R1, R2 colleges. I'm going to do a detailed video. The purpose of this video is just how to search for schools. Also, there are R2 institutions. R2 institutions are also research institutions, but they are not as intensive as R1 institutions. They also get funding for their research, but not as R1 institutions. If you have noticed, most Ivy League schools are all R1 institutions. Yes, so most of the time, it is very competitive, and when they accept you, they are gonna fund you. This is because there is so much money for research. Yes. So back to number 3 on our list is niche.com. Niche.com is my favorite, of course, because I am an application person. So among the 3 platforms, Niche is my favorite because they have their application on Android or iOS platform. They also have their website. But because I'm an art person, you can always carry your phone around, check whatever you want to check, wherever you want to do them. Is my favorite. And then another reason that it's my favorite is that niche.com shows you schools according to programs, just like usnews.com. It also shows you schools according to states. For example, best schools in Illinois, each is gonna pull that up for you. Best schools in communication in Illinois, niche, got you, trust me. It also shows you school according to cost of attendance. If you want cost of attendance below 20k, cost of attendance below 30k, niche is going to do that for you. You just have to fine-tune your settings to meet your search criteria. Another thing I like about niche is that if you're looking for schools that do not take application fee, niche is gonna like filter up the schools for you. If you're looking for schools with cheap cost of attendance, niche is gonna do that for you. Another thing I like about niche is that it's not just showing you acceptance rates, it is showing you graphical representation of what acceptance means for each school. For example, if a certain school is accepting people in, say, people in 3.5/4 CGPA, you're going to see a graphical representation of these. These are mostly people that they accept. And now niche also has kind of like a comment section where people, alumni, current students, or prospective students who have had an experience with a particular school will come and say, oh, I like this school, or this, or that. I feel like those are kind of pointers for you as a prospective student to look out for. So niche is the best for me. Another thing that I want to say on this video is this. I understand that most of the time we have that wizardry in us to like want to shoot for the stars and want to reach the moon. I always advise people to spread out their applications. Yes, spread out your application according to R1, R2, and just normal schools. Also, I was guilty of this. When I was applying for schools, I wanted schools that are in the city, in the urban settlement. Why that may be good, you know, we wanted to like, we want to like, that kind of thing, that kind of feeling. You want to like take cool pictures and all. Understand that schools in urban areas are very costly. The cost of living in these areas are also high. In essence, when you apply to a school and the cost of attendance is 60,000, maybe your stipend is like 30,000 out of that, and you get another school in a suburban area or rural area where the cost of attendance is like 40,000 and your stipend is like 20,000. From experience, pick the one that the stipend is 20,000 in the rural community. Most of the time, cost of living in rural community are often very cheaper than urban community or metropolitan cities. 30k in California and 30k in DeKalb are not the same. They are incomparable. I specifically chose my school because I am going to be tapping from that advantage of staying in a rural community where the cost of living is very low. And Chicago, which is a very big metropolitan city, is 1 hour away from me. So I can always stay in the car, live my good life, save all of the money that I want, and take 1 hour trip or drive to Chicago and enjoy the city life. This is something that most people don't know. Most people ended up applying to whichever school. You know, maybe because they just want a jackpot or whatever. But while you are checking for that schools, there are more than 5,000 schools in the United States. You have plenty of options to choose from. First of all, use these platforms that I've told you about. Look for these schools and then filter your options down to the very best one. Look out for acceptance rates. Look out for international student rates. Look out for schools that are student-centered and very inclusive. You will need it. Look out for disposable income. How much are you able to save after your expenses? These are all the things that you will look out for. Also look out for whether it is freezing cold here. But I can trade that for disposable income. I've not died. Some people also want to choose locations that they want to see snow. I mean, I was also in that group, shamelessly. So it doesn't snow everywhere in the United States. Some part of Florida and Texas don't see snow. So you might want to make all of this research before you start your journey. Remember that I said that intuitiveness and research skills are the two most important skills that you're going to pick up if you don't already have them. If you have them, you're going to need to nurture them. That is all for it for today. Remember that I'm here to help you succeed. Good luck in your application. If you have any question, do not forget to drop them down in the comment section below. I will be with you shortly. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell down below so that whenever I post a video, you'll be notified. Bye. Okay, I'm joking. Bye.